Okay, it is July 22nd, and this is a big greenhouse update. So recently, just yesterday, I pulled out the final bits of the lettuce. There's a few bits here and there of the lettuce. I let it go to seed, and then I harvested it. And in the meantime, I had some other stuff growing. These are tomatillos, and I got some peppers, which don't seem to be doing well here. Kale is still going okay, and something pretty cool. I think those are all lady beetle larvae. That is. So I held off cutting down the lettuce because I was trying to get a natural population of lady beetles in here to take care of the not aphids. Maybe aphids. Yeah, anyway, little green aphid things. And the lady beetles are a natural predator of them. And anyway, so I held off getting rid of the lettuce until it had gone to seed. And this one, it was cut down and still had quite a few of these lady beetle larvae on there. Anyway, so moving on. So I'm moving into the hottest part of the summer now, and strawberries is still doing well, and still producing, still flowering. And the kale, we had to trim off all this kale. Probably should have been harvesting it, but anyway, so this kale got a lot of these green aphid things on it as well, and so we ended up trimming off a lot of the leaves and giving it a good wash down, and hopefully with the lady beetles I've got coming in here that got multiplying in here, that it'll keep those aphids under control for the rest of the summer. I've got peppers, jalapenos, and I think habaneros. I know I planted habaneros, but I don't see any yet. All I see is jalapenos, and they're already starting to fruit. So there's a couple over there, some flowers. I've got cucumber over here. This is another table that had a lot of lettuce on it. Lettuce has all been cut out, and I've got some cucumber growing. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go on a bed, but I'm going to give it a go. So cucumber growing inside in the greenhouse. On the outside, this is my giant pumpkin, which is growing, and it's probably, I'm going to give it a scale, it's probably close to 200 pounds now. And so I'm hoping to get that to 500 and enter it in the fair. Another one, so there's actually 3 pumpkin plants here, and it's pretty much taken over the bottom part of the greenhouse. It's huge, but it's working, so that's good. And then the tomatoes, they are going well. Got a lot fruiting. Haven't had a lot ripen yet. They just started to ripen. And this one here in particular, quite the large one. Should be ready tomorrow, or day after, 2 days. Excuse me. So, and yeah, I suspect the tomatoes are really going to take off now. It's warm, everything's going well. Got a couple little cherry tomatoes in a pot there. Got the leftover of the lettuce. So I pulled the seeds off it today, collected the seeds, and I'll keep those for growing next year. And I'll just let them dry out here, and if there's any of those lady beetle, there's one right there. I think it's lady beetle larvae. Oh, it's already discarded its shell. So I can actually see on here quite a few bits of, there's one. So, and I don't know if I've killed it by harvesting the lettuce, but anyway, there's still some lady beetles and lady beetle larvae on these lettuce plants. So I'm going to leave them inside the greenhouse. Hopefully they'll hatch, and I can reap the benefits of more lady beetles in here. And yeah, that's about it, all told. Oh, project in the greenhouse now. We're still working on, these are an automatic vent system, and they're quite, maybe this one's the best one to show you on. So the way it works is, this rod, this handle, as it gets colder or hotter, it shrinks or expands so that it will automatically close when it's cold at night, and then when it gets hot during the day, it'll automatically open. So it's a completely automatic vent system. And so we've got quite a few of these to fit up. We didn't get them fitted last year, but we'll get them fitted this year and have them going in the greenhouse.